Well, good afternoon and welcome to Corpus Christi, Texas, as K-West brings you the area round of the state high school soccer girls playoffs. As we mentioned, we are in Corpus Christi today, and it is a beautiful afternoon for soccer. Currently, the temperature is at about 87 degrees, and it is windy. The wind is blowing out of the southeast at about 15 miles an hour and gusting pretty heavily. It is the Lady Panthers taking on the Lady Knights of San Antonio Cibolo Steele. Let's go and give you the starting lineups for both ball clubs. Let's go ahead and start with the visitors, the Lady Knights of Cibolo Steele. They will start off in the defense area with Kalina Gordon, number 11. They'll also have number 8, Mercedes Baird. Marisa Gilmeneses, number 17, will also be defending. Lexi Brown, number 4. Gabriela Diaz, number 10. Natalie Lara, number 15. Kayla Minor, number 7. And your striker is going to be Brooklyn Seasick, number 6. London Johnson, number 9. Desiree Johnson, number 24. And the goalkeeper is going to be 00, Catherine Cuevas. The Lady Knights from Cibolo Steele come out of District 29, where they were the champions, finishing with a record of 10-1-1. And in the by-district round, beat Laredo United by a score of 8-0 to advance to the area round of the state high school soccer playoffs. Your Lady Panthers, they will start off with sophomore defender Chelsea Castellon wearing jersey number 19. Number 13, Destiny Velasquez. Number 4, Allison Romero. Number 1, Valerie Barajas. Number 3, Isabella Cadena. Forward is going to be number 8, Victoria Shenton. A midfielder, number 10, Melanie Fuentes. Also, midfielder will be, the strikers are going to be number 11, Camila Arellano, number 9, Yaritza Garza, and number 2, Mia Villegas. The goalkeeper for today's ball game is going to be number 01, Magali Garza, a junior. Your Lady Panthers are led by head coach Eloy Gonzalez. Lady Panthers were the champions of District 31 with a 9-1 record. Last week, they defeated San Benito 5-0 in the by-district round of the state high school soccer playoffs to advance to the area round. Had a chat with Coach Stroman before the ball game, telling me that they just couldn't come to agreement on a lot of things before the coin flip, and so they decided to be all in, put all the chips in. Home field, they got to choose, and the ball they would use as well, and guess what? And the referee crew, and Weslaco won the toss, so they got to choose to be home. They got to choose the ball they're going to use, and the officiating crew. So the officiating crew comes from the 956 area, and the Lady Knights will kick off to get this one started. And the area round of the state high school soccer playoffs girls division is officially underway. We've got a flag up quickly, and it's going to be a throw-in for the Lady Panthers.
Free kick, Panthers.
Well, it's going to be a free kick. So the Lady Panthers will kick it to their side of the field. Lady Knights pick it right back up. Out on the other side, it's going to be picked up by Shenton. And it's out of bounds. So now we're going to have a throw-in by the Lady Knights. Ball is in. As we mentioned, the wind is blowing pretty strong, and the Lady Panthers will have it at their back here in the first half. So again, it does go out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Lady Knights. Throw-in goes. Lady Panthers come up with it. Now it goes back out of bounds. And this time the Lady Panthers will throw in. So both teams still trying to get a feel. Lady Knights have it, looking to drive something, but again, the defense of the Lady Panthers come right back. Defenders for the Lady Knights holding their ground, not letting the ball get away. Just kicking it right back. This goes out of bounds, and it's going to go back to the Lady Knights, so they'll throw it in here right in front of their own bench. Kick, away goes the Lady Knights. Trying to get a shot on goal, just could not get a clean one. It goes out of bounds, and so the goalkeeper will have herself a kick here. I'm sorry, no, it wasn't kicked out of bounds, so the Lady Panthers will kick it in. Here come the Lady Knights as they take advantage and get the ball back in their area. One shot on goal, but a good job by the goalkeeper, Magali,
By number 10, Gabriela Diaz.
keeping it from going in. And now the Lady Panthers trying to get something going. Kick it to the other side of the field. The wind does take it away. And they're going to get a shot. Nope, a good job by the goalkeeper. As it just, Catherine Cuevas able to come up with that one. Gets rid of it. And it goes out of bounds. And so a throw in by the Lady Panthers. Picked off by Cibolo, and it goes out of bounds back to the Lady Panthers. Good job there by the Lady Panthers trying to keep it in their side of the field, but the defender, Kalina Gordon, intercepting it, kicking it out in front. And that is London Johnson trying to get a shot off. And a good job by the goalkeeper who comes out and just blocks that one from getting anywhere close to the goal. Magali Garza coming out and defending the goal there. Not allowing a shot to be had. So it goes out of bounds, and the Lady Knights will inbound. Header trying to go in, and another
Nice header.
stop by Garza. So Cibolo with another shot on goal. And this one gets to the other side of the field,
By number 12,
and it's
Captain
kicked
Rosario.
out of bounds. That is Rosario knocking it out, but the Lady Panthers will have a throw in here.
Number 7 entering the game.
Got a substitution. Azul Martinez coming in for the Lady Panthers. She'll be replacing Chelsea Castellon. Goes in, goes right back out, kicked out of bounds.
Lady Knight ball.
They're going to say it was last touched by the Lady Panthers. So the Lady Knights will throw in. And this time the Lady Knights knock it out of bounds. So it'll be a throw in for your Lady Panthers. Out in front. Trying to get something going. Get it inside to Barajas. Good movement of the ball by the Lady Panthers. And here comes Villegas. Offside penalty called, so it'll go the other way. Lady Panthers looking like they were getting ready to take a shot on goal.
Kayla Miner.
But an offside's called. And so the Lady Knights with a free kick. Miner knocking it down the field. Here come the Lady Knights. A shot on goal taken by number 9. London Johnson. Good job by the goalkeeper, Magali Garza, to make sure that does not get in. So now the Lady Panthers trying to get something going, getting it to their side, and the Lady Knights will knock it out of bounds. So the Lady Panthers should have a corner kick. to be Camila
Corner
Arellano
Panthers.
with a corner kick. Got beyond the offense, and it just bent, went out of bounds, and now the Lady
Knights. Taken
Knights
by number 14, Kayla Miner.
be able to get a goal kick, so here it comes from Miner again. Lady Panthers trying to get that one out in front. And this is going to be an offsides.
Offsides, Cibolo Steele.
So it'll go back to the Lady Panthers. They'll get a free kick. Here come the Lady Panthers with the free kick. Here come the Lady Panthers. Trying to get something going. Losing her feet is Camila Arellano. Got tangled up, lost her feet. Now the Lady Knights bringing it across. Trying to get a pass to Brooklyn Seasick. She just couldn't catch up to it. Johnson. Lady Panthers out in front. Intercept that one. That's a push foul, so it'll go to Lady Panthers.
Free kick, Panthers.
So they'll be awarded with a free kick here.
By number 10, Melanie Fuentes.
Melanie Fuentes with the free kick out in front. Trying to get it to Arellano. Arellano just can't get to it. Picked off by Kayla Miner. Miner pushes it up the field. Lady Knights trying to set up some offense. Out in front, that goes just way beyond everybody. And so Magali Garza back there waiting for it.
Nice through.
She'll kick it away. Stopped by Diaz. Lady Knights trying to get some offense again. Good job there in the middle by the defender, Destiny Velasquez. Now the Lady Panthers trying to get something going. That goes out of bounds. That's going to be tough if you try to lead your player a little bit. With this wind behind you, it's going to push the ball. So that may be difficult to judge. Just how far you're going to allow a lead. Another push foul on the Lady Knights, and so it's a free kick for the Lady Panthers. Good stop by the defender of the Lady Knights. That is Mercedes Baird. Miner. Getting it out to Lara. Stolen. Losing her balance. It was Azul Martinez. She came up quickly and got that one back, and the Lady Panthers have it back. Get it out in front. Lady Panthers trying to get some offense going. Kicked out of bounds by the Lady Knights, so the Lady Panthers will throw it in. So the throw in. Lady Panthers trying to get a shot off, but a defender, Emily Williams, denying any shot there. Kicks it out of bounds. A little kick attempt into the goal by Camila Arellano. Cannot get it going. Out in front. Lady Panthers defense kick it out of bounds. Allison Romero.
Cleared out by number 4 of the Panthers, Allison Romero.
So the Lady Knights will throw that one in.
Cibolo Steele throw in.
Lady Knights with a substitution. Roxy Agel will come onto the floor.
Number 26, Roxy Adele.
That one will sail out of bounds. They're going to say it was touched by the Lady Panthers, so
Corner kick for the Cibolo Steele.
the Lady Knights will have themselves a corner kick. Maybe it wasn't touched. Comes a shot. Header, nowhere near, goes back the other way. Lady Panthers trying to get that one, just cannot. Now they do. The defense of the Lady Knights was back there waiting.
Nice action in the box for Cibolo Steele.
So we've got a foul on Cibolo, so it'll be a free kick for your Lady Panthers. Kick is away, and Lady Panthers trying to get it down the field. Good job by the Lady Panthers. Stolen by Minor. Kicking it up the field. Lady Panther defense can't hold of that one. And now the Lady Knights away with it. Good ball movement. And it's a goal. Goal for the Lady Knights. Trying to see her jersey number. That's going to be number 9, London Johnson. London Johnson with a goal for the Lady Knights at the 27-23 mark of the ball game. And the Lady Knights up 1-0.
Scores now Cibolo Steele 1, Weslaco 0.
So Weslaco with the kickoff. That'll go out of bounds. It'll be Lady Knight inbound. Angel with the pass. Good stop there by the defense, but it goes again out of bounds. So Angel once again will toss it in. Lady Panthers with the steal, but again, the Lady Knights able to regain possession of the soccer. Good movement there by Angel. Lady Panthers with the ball. Picked up by the Lady Panthers. That's going to be a foul on the Lady Knights, I believe. No, it's going to be on the Lady Panthers. So it'll be a free kick for the Lady Knights. So the free kick for the Lady Knights. That one goes all the way to the goal, but Garza was waiting for that one. Had a lot of hang time. But it was a good idea because going against the wind, it kind of had a knuckleball effect. And with that, you just don't know what's going to happen. So smart idea. That's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be Lady Panther soccer. They'll inbound. Good play by the Lady Panthers. Lady Knights pick it off. Now the Lady Panthers can get it right back. Knocked out of bounds by Angel of the Lady Knights. And so now the Lady Panthers with a throw-in.
Throw-in Panthers.
Throw-in goes right back out. Good job by the fans throwing it back in.
Throw-in by number 10.
So the Lady Panthers once again with the throw-in.
Melanie Fuentes.
Angel knocks it back to the Lady Knights side of the field. Here come the Lady Panthers. Lady Knights trying to get out in front, and they do. Good hustle there by Brooklyn Cisick. Takes a shot, loses it, is the goalkeeper, and Johnson trying to come and take that one out, but good job by Garza recollecting her thoughts and able to get that ball back into her possession. So once again, Lady Knights trying to move the ball. Good job by the defense of the Lady Panthers. Here come the Lady Panthers out in front, trying to get it going. Lady Panthers trying to get it out to the middle to get it into the area of the striker, Mia Villegas, but the goalkeeper comes in and intercepts that one. Lady Panthers bringing it back. Here come the Lady Panthers again. Good job by the defense. That is Destiny Velasquez. So Lady Panthers clear it out. Lady Knights will toss it back in. Velasquez out to the middle. Good play there by the Lady Panthers. Trying to get it out to one of their strikers. That one just gets away too far. We were talking about that just a little while ago. Like, how much do you lead by? Because that wind is gusting, and it does have an effect on the ball when it goes with the wind as it does when it goes against the wind. We're talking Lady Panthers, like what exactly do you do when you lead them and just by how much? So free kick, Isabella Cadena. Trying to get it to one of the strikers, Mia Villegas. But Angel comes away with it. Toss in by the Lady Panthers. That's going to go back out of bounds. It'll be Lady Panthers with a throw in once again.
Cut out by Roxy Agel.
We're going to have a substitution for the Lady Knights.
Entering the game for Cibolo Steele, number 11.
That's going to be Kalina Gordon back in on the turf for the Lady Knights. Throw in. Knocked out of bounds. Marisa Gilmanesis. Again, the toss in. That one is going to be cleared out, and it'll be Lady Knights with the throw in. No, they're going to say last touch by the Lady Knights. So good job by the Lady Panthers. So with the throw-in is Melanie Fuentes. Lady Knights trying to get it. Got a whistle. It'll be Lady Knights with a free kick.
Number 17 will take the kick for Cibolo Steele.
That's going to be out of bounds, so it'll be back to the Lady Panthers. So we'll see what they do here. We do have a substitution coming in for the Lady Panthers. Melanie Camarena.
Sub for the Panthers, number 15, Melanie Camarena.
That'll be the throw-in for the Lady Panthers. Once again, Lady Knights out in front. Lady Knights looking to try to take a shot. Coming is Garza. Garza comes out and another good block, good stop there by Garza.
Benitez.
So long kick. Lady Knights trying to get possession of it. And it'll be a throw-in for your Lady Panthers. Here come the Lady Panthers taking a shot. That's going to sail wide. That's the second time Camila Arellano takes a shot on goal. Just can't get that to go through.
Straight shot.
It'll be a
number 11, Camila Arellano.
goal kick for the Lady Knights. So Lady Knights trying to push the ball up the field. They got the ball out in front. Here comes the goalkeeper, Garza. Came out too far in front. Can she get there? And that's another goal for the Lady Knights.
The officials are talking this over.
Seasick with the goal, I believe. Couldn't see the number from over here. But I'll try to see if I can find the official stat at the halftime mark.
Cibolo Steele 2.
So that's a 2-0 score right now here with 19:25 to go in the first half. So the ball will go out of bounds, and the Lady Panthers will have a goal kick here. It'll be Lady Panthers with the throw in. Losing her footing, Lady Panthers. Lady Knights back with the ball. Out in front. And a good job by Garza. Coming out and kicking it out, clearing it out of play. It'll be a throw in, Lady Knights. Good job by the defense of the Lady Panthers. We do have a foul on the field. So it'll be a throw in, I believe, for the Lady Knights, and it is.
Free kick taken by number 4.
No, it'll be a free kick.
Lexi Brown.
So it's a free kick on its way, and that's just going to sail out. So we'll go the other way.
Entering the game, number 3, Isabella Cadena.
Isabella Cadena back on the field for your Lady Panthers. Lady Panthers looking to get something going. Here comes Lady Knights once again. Lady Knights still have it. Out on the left side. Looking to try to take a shot is Desiree Johnson, just a little wide left.
Taking the free
Johnson
kick for the Panthers, number 13, Destiny Velasquez.
So the Lady Panthers trying to get things going here. Looking to create something. But the Lady Knights again come away with the ball. Still in possession of the ball are the Lady Knights. Good move there by Lexi Brown. Good stop by Garza once again. Lady Panthers trying to get it up the field, but the Lady Knights once again will claim possession of the ball. Lady Panthers now bring it to their side. Here comes Arellano. Trying to create some kind of offense are the Lady Panthers. Arellano with the header. Keeping it on their side. Trying to get it out to Camarena, but it gets away from her. So the Lady Knights will throw it in. Here comes Camarena, out in front to Arellano. Good job by the goalkeeper Cuevas comes up and clears it out, but the Lady Panthers will have a throw-in. See what they do here.
Nice clear by Catherine Cuevas.
Cuevas comes out. She'll kick it away. Lady Panthers looking to get something going here. That's Lexi Brown getting it out in front. Sisek trying to take a shot. That's wide right. .14.5 left to go here in the first half. 2-0. Lady Knights on top.
Brooklyn Sisek.
So the kick away for the Lady Panthers, but Sisek has it again.
Kalina Gordon.
Clears, takes a shot. Garza with a good block.
Nice shot.
So here come the Lady Panthers. Ball way out in front, and again that wind gets a hold of it and just takes it out of the area of play. So the Lady Knights with the throw-in. Looking to create something. Lady Knights push it up the field. Then they lose it. It'll be back in the hands of Lady Panthers. Good steal there by Gordon. Lady Panthers find a way to get it to their side. Camarena kicks it out in front, looking for Arellano. Lady Knights with the steal. It's going to be Diaz. Diaz kicks it out in front. Garza comes out, hangs on to it.
Nice through pass by number 10.
Out in front. Again, just the wind carries it. No one's going to be able to catch up to it. So the Lady Knights with the throw-in.
Number 9, London Johnson coming in for Cibolo Steele.
London Johnson coming back onto the field after a short breather. Throw in. That's going to go out of bounds. So the Lady Panthers will throw it in.
Keep it up, Knights!
So the throw in. Johnson. It'll go back to the Lady Knights.
Throwing Cibolo Steele.
Good job by the Lady Panthers. Lady Panthers stolen by the Lady Knights. Lexi Brown. Lexi Brown. Camarena. Clears it out. Here comes Arellano. Arellano looking to bring it all up the field. Good job by Arellano. Getting it out in front to Cadena. Lady Knights come right back on the attack. That's going to be Lady Knight corner kick. As Gotsa just couldn't hang on to it.
Corner kick, Cibolo Steele will be taken by number 4.
So it'll be Lexi Brown with the corner kick. Brown, long kick. Couldn't be handled by the Lady Knights, so here come the Lady Panthers. So it'll be a free kick.
Free kick.
So it's on its way.
Destiny Velasquez.
Catherine Cuevas comes out of her goal to come pick that one up. Out in front, here comes Johnson once again. Johnson takes a shot. Garza with the save. Garza again knocks it out. And it's 2 shots deflected by Garza. So 2 more shots taken by the Lady Knights, but Garza able to defend both of them. So it's going to be a corner kick for the Lady Knights.
Will be taken by number 10, Gabriela Diaz.
So Diaz out there for the corner kick for the Lady Knights. Out of everybody's reach. Once again, it'll be a corner kick for the Lady Knights.
Corner kick, Cibolo Steele.
It'll be Lexi Brown.
Lexi Brown.
So the third corner kick in the last 2 minutes, more or less, for the Lady Knights. Header.
Oh, nice.
Good
header.
stop there by Garza. Arellano trying to get out in front of everybody. I'm sorry, that's Fuentes. But a good job by the defense by Gilmanesis. So it's going to be a throw-in for the Lady Panthers. Shot taken. Cuevas comes out, saves it. That's going to be Fuentes knocking it out of bounds. Sorry, Camarena knocking it out of bounds. So it'll be a throw-in for the Lady Knights. Once again, Lady Panthers have it on their side, trying to get some offense going. Defense of the Lady Knights doesn't allow it to happen. Arellano comes up. Ball out in front. Cuevas comes out. She'll pick it up. She'll kick it away.
Goalie Catherine Cuevas comes out and snatches that one up.
So Lady Knights trying to get something going. Out in front to Johnson. Good block by Garza.
Nice shot by number 9, London Johnson. A nice deflect by the goalie.
Garza with a good save there as Johnson had a good shot there. Lady Knights trying to hang on to the ball. They do. Throws it out, tosses it out. So it'll be a throw-in for the Lady Panthers. Arellano. That'll go out. It'll be Lady Panthers once again with the throw-in. Throw in, Lady Panther. Now the Lady Knights can get down the field. Going after is Romero. But Cisic comes up out of nowhere. She'll take a shot, and Garza with the deflect. Good job by Magali Garza. Keeping that one from going.
Another nice save.
So it'll be a corner kick for the Lady Knights. 5.5 to go here in the first half. Lady Knights up 2-0. So here's the corner kick for Brown. Garza comes out. Kicks it away. Here come the Lady Knights, looking to attack again. Shot taken. Natalie Lara from the right side. Good job by Garza.
15, Natalie Lara.
Lady Panthers looking to create something. Got a whistle. I think it's going to be a free kick for your Lady Panthers.
Free kick, Panthers.
So it goes down the field. Arellano trying to get something going, loses it. Picked up by Brown. Brown trying to get something through the defense, but cannot. It goes out of bounds. So it'll be a throw-in for the Lady Knights. So Lady Knights with the throw-in. Lady Panthers trying to get things going here. Lady Knights push it down the field. Lara cannot hang on to it. So the Lady Panthers will throw it in the other way.
Panther throw in.
So the ball with the throw in. Lady Panthers. It's Azul Martinez. Lady Panthers looking to push. They cannot. Knocked out of bounds by Brown. So again, they will throw it in. Lady Knights trying to get it in to the hands of Seasick, and they do. That's another goal
Cibolo Steele.
for the Lady Knights.
Free kick would be taken by number 13, Destiny Velasquez.
Not sure what happened there. Couldn't see that if it did not make it in. I think it went wide right. But from my angle, it looked like it had gone in, so no goal for the Lady Knights. So Lady Knights once again looking to drive, trying to get something going out in front. No foul call. The Lady Knight fans were looking for something. Once again, Lady Knights taking a shot. Cannot. That goes wide. That's Brown. Seasick will recover.
Time called on the field.
Got a foul, I'm sorry, a timeout called on the field. We got a lady on the floor. We'll come take a look at her with 1:32. So they take a timeout on the field. We're going to take one as well. This is the area round of the soccer playoffs right here on K-West.
Applause for number 9, London Johnson.
2-0 is the score.
Under 2 minutes to play.
Minute and a half left. Lady Knights with the throw in as it goes out of bounds. Once again, it is a 2-0 ball game. Lady Knights on top here in the area round of the state high school soccer playoffs. Throw in. Lady Panthers pushing it, trying to get it up the field. Lady Knights will knock it out of bounds. So once again, it'll be another throw in for the Lady Panthers. This time the Lady Knights will throw in. Under a minute to go, 45 seconds.
Corner kick.
That one
Cibolo Steele, number 10, will take
goes
it. Gabriela Diaz.
out, so it'll be the corner kick as it went out on this side, behind the back line. So a corner kick by the Lady Knights. No goalie. That goes high.
Off the goalpost.
Garza had come out and left the goal open. And quickly the Lady Knights tried to capitalize on it as they took a shot, but it was just too high. So 5 seconds. You can hear the PA announcer counting down. And we are at the half. And at the half, it is the Lady Knights of Cibolo Steele High School 2, your Lady Panthers 0. We'll be back with the second half right here on KWES.
The second half, this game is nowhere near over, so stick around. Let me remind you, we do have a concession stand here with plenty The second half will be underway. Every pass, every tackle, every moment counts now. 40 minutes left to decide who keeps their playoff dreams alive. Let's kick it!
All right, get ready to start the second half here. Cibolo Steele, Lady Knights up 2-0. Lady Panthers will kick off to get the second half started. Camila Arellano with the kickoff to get it going. Are we going into the wind this time? Nothing much in change as far as the weather. As we mentioned, we did start off at 87 degrees. May have dropped a couple of degrees, but the wind is still about the same. Yeah, it did drop 7 degrees. We are at 80 right now, and the wind has picked up. It's showing right now to be at 22 miles an hour, so it's picked up. So Johnson looking to move the ball up the field, gets it out to Brown. Lady Panther defense kicking it away, but the Lady Knights able to gain possession of the soccer. We got a timeout on the field. Lexi Brown fell. We'll have a substitution as the referee is pointing towards the bench saying, can we get someone in? So they'll send in a substitution.
Number 6, Brooklyn Sisek coming in.
Brooklyn Sisek will replace her. And the Lady Knights back getting the ball in action. Lady Knights with a long shot on goal. Good job by Garza. Arellano out in front. Garza trying to catch up to it. She does. Kicks it across. No one there. Goalkeeper Cuevas comes up and picks it up. Lady Panthers trying to get the ball back on their side. Sisek kicking it away. Sisek out in front. Sisek looking to take a shot. Cooking through traffic. Kicks it out. Gets some help.
Offsides.
That's going to be an offsides penalty. Sisek trying to get it to Johnson. Good defense by the Lady Knights. Out front to Johnson. That's going to be Lady Panther trying to steal that, but Johnson allows it to go out, and so she'll throw it in. Long throw in. Sisek trying to get it. Lady Panthers kick it out. Good job there. Arellano out in front. Trying to get it to Camarena. Camarena can't catch up to it. Goes out of bounds. So the Lady Knights with the throw in. Good kick, Fry Martinez. We've got a substitution. Sisek goes back out. It'll be Brown will be coming back onto the field. And for the Lady Panthers, it'll be Julian Castillo, the junior, coming onto the field. Arellano looking to push the ball up the field. Coming and taking it away was Lexi Brown. Out in front to Gabriela Diaz. Good job by the defense of the Lady Panthers. Now the defense of the Lady Knights. Here comes Lady Panthers trying to get things going. Valerie Barajas. Can't get it across. It goes out of bounds. So the Lady Knights with the throw-in. Out of bounds. Shenton. So again, it'll be a throw-in for the Lady Knights.
Throw in Lady Knights. Will be taken by number 10, Gabriela Diaz.
So Diaz with the throw-in. Gets away. Good stop there by Garza. Kicks it away. All the way across, but here comes a gel. Kicks it out in front to Lada. Lada trying to hang on to it. She does. Good defense there by the Lady Panthers. That is Shenton. Brown looking to take a shot. Good defense there by Cadena. As the Lady Knights trying to take a shot, Cadena just
shot by Kayla Minor.
Got in front of that one. Then Minor takes a shot and he goes wide right.
Kick will be taken by number 13.
So Lady Panthers
Velasquez.
with the goal kick.
Panthers.
Lady Knights looking to create some more offense here. Johnson on the other side. Trying to get it out in front to Minor, but it goes wide. And a throw in for the Lady Panthers. So the ball slips out, and the Lady Knights now with the throw in. Minor taken away by the Lady Panthers. That's going to be a foul on the Lady Knights. So the Lady Panthers with a free kick.
Free kick for Panthers.
Here's Arellano trying to get something going. Arellano in the middle of the pack gets it out to Fuentes. Fuentes looking to try to create something. That's going to be a foul again on the Lady Knights. No, they're going to call it on the Lady Panthers.
Cibolo Steele ball.
So it'll be Cibolo Steele with the free kick. So Lady Knights kick it back. Here come the Lady Panthers trying to get something going, but Brown will intercept that. Gets it out in front. Garza comes and secures the ball. She'll kick it away. Defense of the Lady Knights knock it back to their side. That is Diaz. Agel out in front to Johnson. Johnson has a wide open shot.
Cibolo Steele by number 24.
3-0, Cibolo on top. At the 32:51 mark.
There too.
It's now 3-0, Cibolo on top. Substitution being made by the Lady Knights. I think that's Mercedes Baird. I'm sorry, it's number 6. Brooklyn Cisick back on the court, on the floor, excuse me. Cisick with the ball out in front. Good move by Cisick. Defense of the Lady Panthers. That's Shenton knocking it out. Clearing it.
Cleared out by number 8. Victoria Shenton.
So the Lady Knights with the throw in. Lady Panthers trying to hang on to it. Not sure where that one
Throw
in
in
it.
Cibolo Steele.
It'll be a throw in. Here come the Lady Panthers. Good move there by the Lady Panthers trying to get it out in front to Arellano, but they cannot. Went the wrong direction. Lady Panthers trying to get something going. Barajas looking to move the ball down the field, and she is tripped up. It'll be a free kick for your Lady Panthers. Fuentes with the kick.
Free kick taken by number 10, Melanie Fuentes.
Angel. Out come the Lady Knights with the soccer ball. Diaz out in front. Loses it. But the last touch by the Lady Panthers, so the Lady Knights would have the throw in. Throw in pass comes in. Picked up by the Lady Panthers, Romero. Gets it out in front to Shenton. Here comes Barajas trying to get it back to Shenton. Angel knocks it out. It'll be a throw in pass again.
Tapped out by number 26, Cibolo Steele. Roxy Angel.
Lady Knights. Diaz. Out in front to Gordon. They get it out to Cisic. Cisic. Good move by Cisic. She's got an open goal. And Cisic with a goal. 4-0 Cibolo.
Number 6, Brooklyn Cisic. With a little over 30 minutes left to play in the second half. Score is Cibolo Steele 4, Weslaco 0.
So now Cibolo up 4-0. So Johnson and Cisic, the two strikers for the
Number 24 for Cibolo Steele checking in, Desiree Johnson.
Lady Knights, each with 2 goals. Here comes Diaz. Kicking it out to the side. Barajas comes up with it, trying to push it up the court, up the field. Got a timeout called on the field as the Lady Panthers going to have to make a substitution. Looks like they are going to send
Number 1, Valerie
Melanie
Barajas
Fuentes back
appears
onto
to
the
be
field.
Hurt and limped off the field.
So the Lady Panthers will
Number
have a free
19,
kick.
Chelsea Castellon checks in.
Chelsea Castellon is who comes in for the Lady Panthers. Another hurt Lady Panther, but it doesn't look like it's something major. I think they may have just inadvertently collided heads or something. Seems to be okay. So Melanie Fuentes getting up quickly and saying, I'm here. So a free kick for the Lady Panthers. Takes a shot at the goal.
Number 11,
Stopped by
Camila
Cuevas.
Arellano, saved by the goalie.
Trying to come up the
Catherine
field is Barajas just couldn't get a shot off as the defense negated any chance there. Cibolo out in front, back to Cisic. Here comes Cisic trying to get another shot. And she does. Cisic with 2 goals within 2 minutes.
Number 6, Brooklyn Zizek.
So that's the third shot, or I'm sorry, the third goal for Cisic. So now the score is 5-0.
Weslaco 0.
So Weslaco with the kick. That'll be a throw in for the Lady Knights. So the Lady Knights with the throw in on the other side of the field. All the way down to Johnson. Knocked out by Fuentes, so it'll be another throw in for the Lady Knights. Lady Panthers trying to bring it back to their side. That's a foul on the Lady Knights. So the Lady Panthers with a free kick.
Time called on the field.
They have a timeout called, so there'll be a substitution by the Lady Panthers.
Ladies and gentlemen,
so as they take a timeout, we're going to take one as well. 5-0, Lady Knights on top.
They're doing a great job tonight. Whatever the score is showing, they're still doing a great job. Please, let's give that player a round of applause. It's good to see her get up and walk off the field. That was number 4.
Back to live action. Lady Panthers with the ball to get things going here. Lady Panthers trying to keep the ball away from the Lady Knights down that side of the field. It'll be kicked out of bounds, cleared out, and so the throw-in will be Lady Knights. Lexi driving through traffic, taking a shot. Ball still in field of play. Finally
nice
grabbed by Garza.
Pretty cross by number 4.
The Lady Knights back. Diaz trying to get things going here on their side. Pushing it across. Knocked away by Barajas. Out in front to Cisic, but just led her a little too much on the wrong side. So it'll be a throw in for your Lady Panthers. Throw in. Johnson trying to steal it. She does. Gets it out to Diaz. Kicked out in front by the Lady Panthers. But the defenders for the Lady Knights were ready for that one. Cleared out by the Lady Panthers. Substitutions being had. Catherine Rosario will come onto the field for the Lady Knights.
And number 7,
and the second one is Kendron Mitmoyen.
Checking the game.
Johnson trying to take a shot, cannot, kicks it back out. Lexi Brown takes a shot, and Brown gets it in. Lexi Brown with a shot on goal and in. It's now 6-0. Cibolo Steele on top, 25-46 mark. Barajas trying to get things going for the Lady Panthers. Gets it out in front. Trying to push it up the field is Mia Villegas. Trying to get through the defense, and that's going to be a whistle. It'll be a free kick for the Lady Panthers, I believe. Yeah, it is.
Panther ball.
So Villegas with the free kick.
Free kick will be taken by number 2, Mia Villegas.
Shot taken by Villegas, trying to keep it alive are the Lady Panthers. Trying to clear it out are the Lady Knights. And they do.
Panther ball, throw in.
Throw in by Lady Panthers into the area of Arellano, and it gets away from her. It'll be a goal kick for the
Goal kick will be taken by
Lady
number
Knights.
17, Marisa Gilmenezes.
Jimenez will kick it away. Lady Knights trying to move the ball. Finally picked up by the Lady Knights. Lady Panther defense trying to avoid the ball getting any further, and they do a good job there by Velasquez. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Lady Knight ball, and they'll throw it in. Lady Panthers trying to push it back. They do. Barajas. Stolen by Agel out in front to Sisek. Sisek couldn't get her eyes on it, and it gets away from her as she pushes it out.
Cibolo Steele.
Oh, they're going to call it with an offsides. So it'll be a free kick for your Lady Panthers. So the free kick for the Lady Panthers, that is Destiny Velasquez. Ball gets away, and Johnson is way out in front. Takes a shot, got it with a good block.
Shot and save. Shot by number 9, London Johnson. Goalie Clarissa.
So it'll be a corner kick for the Lady Knights.
Will be taken by number 4.
It's going to be Lexi Brown with the corner kick. On its way into traffic, the header doesn't go through. There's a foul called, and it's going to be Lady Panther ball. Get a free kick. Trying to kick it up the field is Villegas. Knocked out of bounds by Agel. This time the clear out comes by way of Mercedes Baird. So the Lady Panthers with the throw in. Good move there by Villegas, and she'll have a free kick. No, they're going to call it on Lady Panthers. It'll be a free kick for Cibolo. Good job by Barajas. Cleared out by the Lady Knights. Throw in by the Lady Panthers. Shenton kicks it back. Arellano to Barajas. Got a whistle. They're going to say free kick for the Lady Panthers.
Free kick. Lady Panthers.
Melanie Fuentes. On its way, Arellano trying to get in there. She cannot. Lady Knight's able to get it out. Shenton will clear it out as Sisek was coming up the field quickly.
Victoria Shenton.
So the throw in for the Lady Knights. We're at halfway mark here in the second half.
Checking in for the Lady Knights, number 10, Gabriela Diaz.
Gabriela
15,
Diaz
Natalie
back on
Rock.
the field for the Lady Knights. Shenton gets it out to Barajas. Let's say it goes out of bounds, so we throw in for the Lady Knights. Lady Knights throw in again.
Cibolo Steele throwing.
Shot taken. Garza knocks it out. Brown tries to knock it back in. Kicked away.
Nice action in
Good
the box.
defense
Good play, goalie.
by Chelsea
First
Castellon. As Brown took a shot, Johnson took a shot. But Garza and Castellon deny any more points being placed on the board. Barajas, she's going to try to get it out, but it gets away from her as the wind just really hung on to that one. Finally knocked it out of bounds. Here comes Johnson again. Brown. Brown with the long shot. Cisic trying to come up to it, but a good job again
Nice diving
by
save
the
by the goalie.
Lady
Benitez.
Panthers. That's Destiny Velasquez coming across and clearing it out of the way. Diaz loses it. Go kick for the Lady Panthers.
Be taken by number 5. Clarissa Perez.
Clarissa Perez, the senior. Lefty. Out in front. Here comes Brown again. So whistle, they're going to say little bump there. Free kick for the Lady Knights.
Cibolo Steele. Free kick by number 4.
Long kick. Garza, and that's goal.
Scored by number 4.
Lexi Brown with her second goal of the night at the 17:41 mark.
Shot.
That one just carried with the wind. Garza just couldn't really judge it. Again, as we mentioned, that wind is gusting, so made it really hard for her to tell. 7-0 is now the score. Lady Knights on top. Barajas out to Villegas. Ahead with the steal. Kicks it out in front. Nobody there. Garza will come and get it. Kicks it into the area. Picks it up. Good shot by the defense of the Lady Knights. Now the defense of the Lady Panthers trying to get it back, and they do. Good job by Isabella Cadena. Lexi Brown with the steal out in front to Johnson. Johnson out in front. Johnson takes a shot. Garza with the block.
Shot and save. Shot by number 9.
Here comes
London Johnson.
Barajas. Angel with the steal. Shenton trying to go out and get it, but Diaz gets to it first. Diaz out in the corner. Out on the left side is Barajas. Here comes Villegas. Villegas to Arellano. Arellano has it taken away by Angel. Barajas with a good stop on this side. Trying to get it back onto the Panther side. Kicks it out in front. Here comes Villegas. Villegas with a good move with the defense. Here comes Barajas with a save. keeping it on their side, knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Panthers. They'll throw it in.
Nice defensive play by number 17. Marisa.
Got a whistle. It's really just some cramps. So onto the field is going to be Catherine Rosario. She's been on the field before. But that's Natalie Lara with the cramping. See her, by the way, she was stretching. Crowd having some fun with her as she's coming off the field with a brisk walk, trying to not to get those cramps set up again.
Number 15 walks off the field.
So a throw in by the Lady Panthers. Arellano trying to keep it on their side. Cleared out. Goes back to Lady Panthers with a throw in. Blocked. Good defense there by the Lady Knights, Mercedes Baird. So it'll be a goal kick for the Lady Knights.
Goal kick by number 17, Marisa Gilmenez.
Gilmenez sees with the goal kick out in front to Brown. Defense of the Lady Panthers trying to get it back, and they do. Here's out in front to Arellano, but just let her too much. It'll be another goal kick for the Lady Knights. Under 15 minutes to go here. 7-0, Cibolo Steele on top.
Goal kick for Cibolo Steele will be taken by number 17, Marisa Gilmenez.
Gilmenez once again with the goal kick. Out in front, defense of the Lady Panthers trying to get it back. They do. Here comes Barajas. Agel gets it back. It's out in front, and that is Diaz. Diaz trying to get a shot off. We're going to call a foul on Shenton. Shenton trying just to
foul just outside the 18.
Box, just trying to box her out. It'll be a penalty kick for the Lady Knights. It'll be
Looks
Diaz.
Like number 10, Gabriela Diaz will take that free kick.
And she gets it in.
Goal by number 10, Gabriela Diaz.
13:49 mark, and now it's 8-0. And that's going to do it. The Lady Knights of Cibolo Steele win this one 8-0. They'll advance to the next round, the regional semis, and they'll play the winner of Round Rock and Reagan. So the Lady Panthers season comes to an end, finishing the season with 2 losses in district play and the playoffs. They lose in the area around the state high school playoffs, falling to Cibolo Steele of San Antonio. Final score 8-0. I want to thank Adrian De Leon for doing a good job on the computer. Vinny Berry on the camera. I'm Joe Aguilar saying good night from Corpus Christi soccer fields here at Cabinets Field, and the Lady Knights defeat your Lady Panthers. Finally this one, the Lady Knights 8, Lady Panthers 0. We'll see you next time right here on K-West.